We've got the high pressure fuel pump out. You can see there is 2 notches in here. 1, 2. You got to line those with the bottom of the overdrive pump. 1, 2. And in doing so, it's easier to not have the bolts already in this. So now we're gonna have it lined up and we're gonna push that in carefully. So now everything is lined up and we can put the bolts in. So now I'm gonna put the bolts in.
Okay, let me line this up. Looks like we need to remove that bracket.
This bracket?
Yep.
To be able to get to the back side?
Yeah, we'll do that afterwards.
I'm just gonna hand thread this in. I'm not lined up on that exactly. There. Yep, hand threaded a tiny bit.
Okay. All right, we've just tightened down the 3 bolts that are required. We're using a 3/16 Allen wrench. It's a lot easier if you slip on just the overdrive and then get the pump on top of it. Make sure that the bolts thread in nicely. Some grease might work or some thread lock might work with it better. It is very tight on the measurements there, and the threads are really nice, so it might not be easy to get in. You might have to wiggle them in. I think some grease might help that out. When you're done with the 3/16, just remember that this one is very hard to get to, so you'll have to do a lot of the work for it. And then this one back here is kind of hard to tighten, so make sure you have an extended 3/16 or the millimeter equivalent to come out through the gaps that are listed back here and out the back side of the pump, and so you can wrench over here this way. It'll make your job a lot easier.
Easier if you take off what was sitting here. There's a bracket that sits here as well.
Yes, some cable brackets are sitting here as well. You'll need to take those off just to be able to fit this here because it hangs over this way. All right, so we attach the included fuel line to the fuel rail. It uses a 17 millimeter here. I wouldn't recommend tightening this down right away without getting a fitment first, but we ran it over the vacuum lines that come from the solenoids that go to the fuel pump. And then we ran it underneath here with the length of these that are coming with it. What we need to do is we need to kind of bend it back around and fit it on top of here. In the instructions, they have it running out and then doing an arc into here, but they have a straight line without any bends on the actual adapters. So we'll have to just kind of do it a curve around and make sure that we're not getting any kinks in the cable.